Is there any possibilities of porosity not being the same in your hair? Do you know your porosity? Does your porosity matter? So we look at in all that in this video and have like a solution on what to do when it's come to natural hair porosity. So porosity is this like is the most topic that like being talked on. Like porosity mean your hair. It's like when we talk about porosity, we talk about hair ability to dissolve liquid and not specifically water, and also even conditions, either bleach or shampoos. So when we look at porosity, we look at the means your hair ability to absorb liquid. So izinwele zakho zi-absorba kanjani ubumanzi. Porosity is categorized by three things that defines the porosity as we have our natural hair or any hair. So if I would say if there's any more to share on this, please share on the comment section, but do not forget to subscribe. Like your likes makes this video to reach more audience. So let's further go on. When we talk about low porosity hair, uma sikhuluma nge-low porosity hair, izinwele ezinjani lezo? I would roughly say low porosity hair is where the cuticles of the hair is closed and result in drying your hair. So there are things that we should look on when you talk about low porosity. We look at the cuticle. Is it tight, closed? We take like a long time to get wet. Hair porosity, low porosity dries like slowly, guys. Like it's difficult to get moisture, so it's also like prone to build up. So when you have low porosity, do not use like I would say use product is excessively, because when you have low porosity here, that product that you are using would prone to build up when there's like more product build up, and also the like it hinder you to get like more moisture, guys. Like I have some cut here, like I was cooking, then I had some cuts, so guys don't mind this. So like and also what to do when you have low porosity hair. So what you need to do is to use the light water based product. So you check your products when you buy your products, and also use products with humectants, e.g. could be jojoba oil and could be glycerin. So try to look around those, and also like use steam, like steam your hair, or use a heat cap to help the cuticles to open, because like I've said, with low porosity the cuticles are closed. So by doing all that steaming and using a heat cap, like you're helping your head or your cuticle to absorb more moisture. So also avoid like more protein with the I know that there's a thing which says protein is important, but also proteins goes with with what type of your hair do you have. So when we have a low porosity hair, it means you have to like avoid more protein to your hair. And also like you can do like a protein hair mask, maybe every 4 to 6 weeks. So it's not as much as it protein needed by high porosity hair, but we'll get into that. And also avoid like heavy products and oils. Like with person who have low porosity hair, I would say avoid castor oil, using a lot of castor oil, because castor oil is a heavy oil. And also like water, like low porosity hair, when it comes to water, like it's good for low porosity hair, guys, because it swears the cuticles. So make sure that you use that water. Let's look at the medium porosity hair. This one is not much one people talk of, I would say. And like everyone will say I'm low porosity hair, everyone else will say I'm high porosity hair, but there is a few who will say I'm medium porosity hair. So with medium porosity hair, it's like I would roughly say the cuticles in there is like light and open, and also need that lightweight like lightweight product. So with that, I would say your hair takes color well. Your hair tends to look healthy and shiny and glossy. Like it does not take too long for your hair to dry out. And also I can roughly say it's also prone to build up. Also, it's also prone to dryness. It's also prone like to over moisture. So with medium hair, you don't also need much like too much moisture, as much as you need more, but it must not be too much. So your hair like is easily to style, and it can hold on to a style for a length of time. I would say with medium hair, when it's come to my hair, I would say mine is not a medium hair, guys. Okay, we will test my hair with you guys together, but I would roughly say mine is not medium hair, guys, because when I've put on a certain style on my hair, after 3 days or 4 days, that like the style will show that it's been worn out, like iyaguga. But with people with medium hair, like it stays intact and so clean, yeah, for longer. So how do you care for it? Yeah, you deep condition your hair regularly, and also like use heat, and use like co-wash. It's also fun, co-wash. Also with low pre-poo, it's also like try things like that, like to clarify your hair regularly, to avoid build-up. Like keep the protein in your hair routine, like to maintain that balance, but it does not need to be in your daily routine. So there's not much difference when it's come to low porosity and medium porosity. It's morally the same, but there are those few things that will definitely say you belong to this side or this side. But we'll put on a test to see. So guys, with high porosity hair, I've tested my hair, guys, long time ago, and when I tested it, I was left confused whether I'm high porosity or low porosity. But we will test together today using a glass. Yeah, so high porosity hair, I would say the cuticles is open and it's prone to damage. Like it's damaged. I would say with a hair, I would say high porosity hair is the difficult hair, guys, because there is a lot that is involved. It's prone to dryness. It absorbs products easily, but it's prone to dryness. The cuticles are wide open and it gets wet easily, but it also loses the moisture food. So like it's like with high porosity hair, you need to deep condition your hair, guys. I think that is very important. And also look for protein products, because when you high porosity hair, your hair needs protein. Like use heavier products, guys, such as your butters, your oil, to help it to trap in the moisture, because it loses the moisture. It's also, you can use, like with high porosity, it's safer to use castor oil. So what to do then? You need to avoid excessive heat. You need to deep condition, like I've said, is regularly, guys, maybe twice a month or once a month, but you have to do it. You have to also use things like leave conditioners. So yeah, it's very essential. So guys, let's test either I'm high porosity, or I'm low porosity, or I'm medium porosity. So let's test this together. So I've put some water in a glass. You see what is happening. Like I've said, guys, high porosity hair, guys. My hair is sinking down. So I've tested twice, like to make sure, guys. But as from now on, I'm sure, guys. Look at my hair. Oh, yes.